Hello guys, this is Ray Chen. So today I want to share with you guys the change model, the model of change. I came up with this concept through my own personal experience, also through the people that I have coached before. What I see is that there are certain procedures and process you need to follow in order for you to make the change and break your old limit and break the old plateau. I call it the change model. The reason I made this, created this change model system is because I see people struggling with making the change. So, for example, I had this team member that came to my company, and he wanted to make the change. He wanted to learn our system. Our system is a great system, but he somewhat believe it works because have seen my results, right? But when he came into the system, he's not putting in the time that's needed and the effort that's needed to actually comprehend and really understand the system. And before he actually got a handle of the system, he quit. So this kind of scenario happens a lot. It's a lot of times people say, "Oh, I don't know what to do. I'm not sure what I need to do to become rich or to make a lot of money." But many times you will find that even when there is a complete book of secret that reveal to you exactly what you can do to reach the new goal, most people would still not take advantage of that. So that's why I'm in the real estate industry, right? I'm in the real estate brokerage industry. They say by the National Association of Realtors statistics shows that the average realtors make only $38,000. That's such a pitiful amount of income. It's just pitiful. After all, people get into real estate. I know you maybe you have this grand dream. You have this grand purpose that you want to help people to buy their home. You want to make sure happy family enjoy their home. But at the end of the day, you still want to make some money, right? So we have a lot of people that being in real estate for 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. They're still making the low amount of income they're making, while there are other realtors, like myself and other high income realtors that's make hundreds and thousands of dollars. And they see that other people are making this much money, but they're still going about their own ways to continue to make the $30,000, $50,000 a year. Why? What's the reason? So that's why I coined this concept of change model. I created this system called change model. If you follow this system of change model, you will be able to change. You will be able to change your mindset and adapt to a new system. A lot of times, the success really has a formula. Some people say success has no formula, but actually success has a formula. If there's no formula, why is there a small group of people that's making a lot of money while another big group of people that's not making any money? There must be some commonality, right? Otherwise, why is there such difference between the amount of money that realtors make, right? So that's why I made this change model. Hopefully this can help the people that really wanted to make the change and to get out the plateau you are in, consistently making $30,000, $50,000 a year, to get out of that plateau and really go into something new and really increase your income and help more customers, help more clients, and make a legacy for your family, and be able to support a good life for your family, for your kids, for your husband, for your wife, right? It can be done, guys. It's not that hard. It's not that difficult. Okay, let me start. So the change model is basically a system I designed to help anybody that wanted to really make an impact, make a change in your life, that you really wanted to go into a different direction for the better, and really make a legacy for your family, for yourself, for your, whatever. So the first step of the change model is you have to realize that opportunity cost is always more expensive. What I mean by that is that, so you have all these realtors, being in the industry for 30 years, 40 years, 20 years. They're consistently making the $30,000, $50,000 a year. They're not willing to, they know that there's many realtors like me, myself, and other successful realtors. We're making a lot of money. They know that it's out there, but they're not willing to change for whatever reason. Maybe they're scared, maybe they don't believe in it, maybe they think it's gonna take a lot of money, or maybe they think they don't have the skill. That's all their concerns they have. But come on, guys, you have to look at the opportunity cost here. You, by not willing to step out your comfort zone, you're missing the chance to make a lot more money and to change many more people's lives, and to have provide a much better life for your family, right? So you're willing to continue to make that $30,000 or $50,000 a year, and forego the possibility to make $300,000, $500,000, $1 million a year. That's a big opportunity cost, right? If you see it this way, you would. Any logical person would let go all those other bullshit, right? Those are craps. They're all bullshits, right? Oh, I don't have the skill, I don't have the experience, I don't know the people that you know. All these are bullshits. All these are craps. All these are useless. All these are just garbage, right? Get that out of your system. If you cannot get that out of your system, just think of the opportunity cost that you're missing, right? First, you have to think that through. You have to make a logical decision where you cannot afford to lose, to this opportunity cost, this huge amount of opportunity cost, right? This is number one. Number two, you need to open your mind, man. You cannot be, there's a saying that says what? There's nothing you can do. Only the things that you cannot think, but there's nothing that you cannot do. So before you take the step to make the change, first you have to believe it, right? So first you have to believe that you can make that change. That's in my other video that I did about the reality transfer. So I did that one. That one is to believe in what you can do. So this one is sharing with you how. So the reality transfer is to share with you how do you, in your mind, to make that in a reality, to be confident that you can do it. This one, the change model, is how you actually go about to make the change. Once you believe, you have that reality in your mind that you believe it can be done, then you can use this change model, this system, to help you to actually take the step to make the change. So we talked about first, you have to realize the opportunity cost is much more expensive. So that's why you have to make the change. Number two, you have to open your mind and believe in the new system. So whatever study you do, whatever research you do, just don't take too much time. Take enough time to see all the options out there, and just give it, whatever you think has a shot, just give it benefit of the doubt, right? You have to open your mind. You cannot be, you cannot have a limited mind. Just like what I said in the other program called a reality transfer. First, you have to unlimit yourself, right? So you have to believe in the system. Let's say, so I had a guy that called me And I actually come up with this change model after I spoke to a guy. He called me. He said, well, I see that you were successful in real estate. That's why I want to give you a call to see what you're doing, to see if I can, follow your step. So after talking with him, all of the experience I have, been through during the past, with myself, and also with some of the people that I'm coaching, I see the necessary steps that any person needs to take to make this change come true. So first, you have to understand the cost of the opportunity cost. Number two, you have to open your mind and believe in the new system. And then number three, once you believe it, let's say so the guy, I talked to him for half an hour or so, maybe a little bit longer. Seems like I opened up his mind a little bit, and he believed that what I was saying is no bullshit, right? Then I told him, I said, hey, if you wanted to make the change, you have to step in with both your feet. What that means is that first you have to get into the new environment. So I had a lot of realtors call me. They say, I see that you're very successful. I see that you're selling a lot of homes. Can I learn what you do while not changing my company? No, you cannot, right? You got to step forward with both of your feet, right? You have to in order to make the change successful, in order to really make the change a reality, you have to get into that environment, right? It's like, because I was in the army before, right? I graduated high school. After high school, I went to the army boot camp. That's where I'm getting into the new environment. It's a 24/7 boot camp, right? Anybody been to boot camp, right? It's 24/7. You're there every single day. You're cut off from the outside world. That's how you become a soldier, man. That's how the army make a civilian into a soldier. They throw you into that environment, not just for one day, not just for 1 week, for 10 plus weeks. Because you're in that environment. That's how you change. That's because all your senses, your reaction, your brain, your body, your physical being, everything is being thrown into that environment. The kind of clothes you wear, the hair you cut, the high and tie, from the outward to inside, you are in there. When I first got to the boot camp, they cut your hair, they issue the gears to you, the boots, the BDUs, better dress uniform. Now they changed the name. I forgot what's the new name. And then you go to the physical training every morning. Then you go to study the class. From in and out, inside your body and outside experience, everything you are subject to in that new environment. That's what made me change me from a civilian into a soldier. So it's absolutely important. You need to get to that in that environment. Number 4, you need a mentor, right? So first you put yourself in that environment. Number 2, you get a mentor. For us, for the boot camp, that was a drill sergeant, right? The drill instructors. They were yelling at us, every single day. And when I first got there, my drill instructor, I still remember, his name is Hutchinson. And every time he called me Richard, because I actually came to the United States when I was 15 years old. So I spent about 3 years in high school, but my English still kind of sucked. So when I went to the army, my English wasn't that good. So he kept calling me Richard. For a long time, I was very puzzled. Then it's not until much later I figured out Richard equals Dick. So he was calling me Dick the whole time. Just something kind of interesting to share. So you gotta have a mentor, right? First, you put yourself in that environment. Then for us, for the boot camp, we had a whole bunch of drill instructors yelling at us every single day. So that's how you make the change, man. So basically the drill instructor, they beat the concept, they beat the new concept into your mind. You're a fucking soldier, right? You're not a pussycat, right? So you need somebody to beat that into your mind. You need somebody to give you the new concept. You need somebody to, when you have puzzle or when you have question that you can go to, that can explain to you why is it not working, why is it working, right? First, you need to have the environment, then you need to have the mentor to be able to share with you what's going on, what you are doing wrong. Because a lot of times you don't see what you don't see, right? All these people, all these successful athletes, doesn't matter who they are, Tiger Woods, all these people, they have a coach, they have a mentor, right? If you haven't been to somewhere, how do you? So if you a lot of times you don't know what you're doing wrong, right? You don't know what you're doing wrong. Only when people see from outside, they see what you're doing wrong. You don't see it yourself, right? So number 5, once you get the system, once you get in the new system, once you get a mentor,